Good afternoon, I am Aprila Ghising Lama and these are the headlines of the hour. Special Court orders the release of former Communications Minister Mohan Bahadur Basnet on bail in connection with the Terramox corruption case. Landslide at Gagane River in Kalikot blocks Karnali Highway. Efforts underway to clear the road. Iran commits to resume talks if US rules out further strikes. States uranium enrichment for peaceful purposes to continue. Third Grand Slam of the year Wimbledon to kick off from today. Alcaraz, Sinner, Djokovic, Sabalenka and Goff among the top contenders. Welcome back. The Special Court has ordered the release of former Communications Minister Mohan Bahadur Basnet on bail in connection with the Terramox corruption case. A bench comprising Justices Tej Narayan Singh Rai, Ram Bahadur Thapa and Bidur Koirala issued the order on Sunday, allowing Basnet to be released on bail of 2.5 million Nepali rupees. Basnet, who has been accused with a claim of embezzlement amounting to 3.21 billion Nepali rupees, had appeared in court the same day for his statement. Following his statement and a detention hearing, the court ordered his release on bail. Basnet faces corruption charges related to the procurement of Terramox technology equipment for the Nepal Communications Authority. In the procurement scandal, the Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority, CIAA, filed corruption cases against Basnet, former Law Secretary Dhanraj Gyawali, 14 other individuals and 2 companies. Now, a landslide at Gagane River in Kalikot along the Surkhet-Jumla road section has blocked the Karnali Highway. Due to continuous rainfall since Sunday evening, the landslide occurred at Gagane River, leading to the obstruction of the highway since this morning. Kalikot's Chief of Police, DSP Tek Bahadur Rawat, stated that heavy rainfall overnight caused the landslide, making it impossible for vehicles to pass through the road. According to Rawat, boulders that had fallen at Kulalu 0 point, where the Karnali corridor begins, have been cleared and an excavator has been deployed to remove the landslide debris at Gagane River. However, Kalikot's Chief District Officer Narayan Prasad Bhattrai mentioned that ongoing landslide activity has made the work difficult. He added that if the rain stops, it may be possible to resume one-way traffic by the afternoon. Due to the road blockage, vehicles travelling from Kalikot, Jumla, Mugu, Bazura and Humla to Surkhet and vice versa have been halted. The Karnali Highway is frequently disrupted during the monsoon season. Although the Nangma-Jumla section of the 233-kilometer Karnali Highway is in relatively good condition, the lower Kalikot-Dailek section often becomes muddy and dusty, causing issues. Now, due to the influence of the monsoon winds, various parts of the country are currently experiencing rainfall. The far western region is witnessing moderate to heavy rainfall. According to the Department of Hydrology and Meteorology, the monsoon trough is currently located close to western Nepal. In the last 3 hours, Bilori in Kanchanpur recorded 97.2 millimeters and Krishnapur recorded 95.8 millimeters of rain, which the Meteorological Forecasting Division classified as heavy rainfall. Additionally, Pasia in Kanchanpur recorded 55.6 millimeter and Hanuman Nagar received 41.2 millimeter of rain. The Forecasting Division has indicated the possibility of light to moderate rain accompanied by thunder and lightning in many hilly areas of Gandaki, Lumbini, Karnali and Sudar Paschim provinces. There is also a chance of heavy to very heavy rainfall in some places within Gandaki, Lumbini, Karnali and Sudar Paschim provinces. Throughout the day today, the weather is expected to remain generally to completely cloudy across the country. During the night, the skies will generally remain cloudy as well. Light to moderate rainfall is also likely in many hilly areas of Gandaki, Lumbini, Karnali and Sudar Paschim provinces during the night. A few places in the hilly regions of the far western and other provinces could also experience heavy to very heavy rainfall at night. Authorities have urged people living in riverside areas to remain alert. Now moving on, the Federal Civil Service Bill 2080 has finally been passed by the House of Representatives. This comes after significant delays, debates and political tension. The bill had previously been withdrawn from the House's agenda due to mounting pressure from civil servants demanding the removal of the 2-year cooling-off period after retirement. The Federal Civil Service Bill 2080 has finally been passed by the House of Representatives following significant delays, debates and political tension. The bill had previously been withdrawn from the House's agenda due to mounting pressure from civil servants demanding the removal of the 2-year cooling-off period after retirement. The pressure was so intense that an entire parliamentary session was postponed. However, following strong criticism from various quarters, the government reversed its stance and proceeded to pass the bill with the controversial provision intact.
म सबै राजनीतिक पार्टीहरू शीर्ष नेतृत्वहरू कर्मचारीलाई पनि युनियन ट्रेड युनियन जस्तै मुख्य सचिवको युनियन पनि देखियो हामीले उहाँहरू पनि त्यसरी जानु उहाँहरूलाई पनि धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु कम से कम आफ्ना मुद्दाहरू उहाँहरू राख्न सफल हुनु यो डेमोक्रेसीमा मात्रै पाइन्छ हैन त पाइदैन थियो यसलाई प्रयोग गर्नुभयो उहाँहरूलाई पनि धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु त्यो सँगसँगै विधायकीय अधिकार संसदको अधिकार प्रयोग हामीले गर्यौं संसदले कानुन बनाउने हो त्यसमा कसैको हस्तक्षेप सही हुँदैन भन्ने कुरा प्रमाणित पनि भयो त्यसैले संसदको सर्वोच्चलाई स्वीकार गरियो आजको दिन.
With the bill's passage, civil servants will no longer be eligible for any new government appointment for 2 years after retirement. In addition, the retirement age for civil servants has now been officially set at 60 years. The issue of the cooling-off period became a major point of contention. Despite intense lobbying by senior bureaucrats, members of parliament, political leaders, and the State Affairs and Good Governance Committee did not bow to the pressure. Even when civil servants tried to influence the committee's decision, the committee moved forward and passed the bill unanimously, keeping the cooling-off provision. After the committee's decision, pressure mounted directly on senior political leaders and the Speaker of the House. Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli came under fire for allegedly blocking the bill after it had already been placed on the House agenda. Following this wave of criticism, the government, including the Prime Minister, gave in and allowed the bill to proceed and be passed without removing the 2-year restriction.
संघीय निजामती सेवा विधेयक 2082 पारित भएको घोषणा गर्दछु.
Aside from the cooling-off provision, the bill includes other significant structural reforms. The previously discontinued position of Additional Secretary has been reinstated and placed within the 13th grade of the bureaucratic hierarchy. Notably, the previous provision that allowed open competition for the post of Joint Secretary has now been removed. From now on, candidates will no longer be able to compete openly for that position. The bill also introduces a one-time provision allowing employees at the local level to transfer to another province. A long-standing debate over who should serve as Chief Administrative Officer in municipalities has also been resolved. Under the new arrangement, federal civil servants will take on the role for the next 10 years. After that, provincial civil servants will assume the position. Another important amendment relates to women's participation in civil service exams. The maximum age for women to sit for the entrance exam has been reduced by 1 year, meaning women will now only be eligible to apply until the age of 39. Having passed the House of Representatives, the bill will now be presented in the National Assembly. There too, it will go through the process of debate and possible amendment before it can become law. Even after becoming law, the bill can still be amended or revised in the future. For now, though, a critical bill linked to the implementation of federalism in Nepal, long delayed and awaited for more than a decade, has finally cleared its first major legislative hurdle. It is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's today's question. What's your take on lawmakers resorting to personal insults and abuses during bill discussions? Your options are A, losing their dignity, B, matter of action, C, nothing new, or D, prefer not to comment. Visit www.kantipurtv.com or www.ekantipur.com to share your opinion with us. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.